Hey, it's Rockin' Larry Lockin here. I got some more footage from Karen Sue Tamara coming up here. We're going to see the Ancient Lyran Elementals. Of course, I had a really popular channeling with them a few weeks ago, but yeah, well, here they are, and they'll show you kind of their civilization, what's going on here in a little bit. I'm sure inevitably I will get somebody that sees this somewhere that'll be like, what am I looking at? What am I supposed to be looking at? And I really don't know how to answer that question. It seems to come up a lot anymore. What am I looking at with these orbs or anything? What am I supposed to be looking at? I don't know. I'm not confused very easily. I've seen a lot in my life, doing what I did professionally and the life I'd had as a teenager. And so, but it really confuses me when I'm asked that question in a Starseeder or Lightworker group by somebody. What am I looking at? And the weirdest questions too that really that's what you're going to want to know about. I mean, I know people are curious and want to know, but I don't know. But hey, to each their own. Anyway, what you're going to see here is them fading in and out and showing you their civilization. It looks like a combination of, nice looking human beings and trippy looking elemental dudes like from the Yellow Submarine movie. They look like a cross between creatures from the Yellow Submarine, the Beatles movie they wrote on LSD, and the Muppets. They smiley guys. They smile like they're stoned all the time. They got these big ass permagrins on their face usually if you see them. Yeah, really big ass grins. And so, it's one of them things you either see it or you don't. Some people, inevitably, somebody will see this and go, I just see a blurb. I just see a blob of colors running together. I don't see anything. I don't see anything, mate. Yeah, okay. Some guy from Australia on the page not too long ago. I mean, on one of these videos I had, they were like, sorry, there's nothing there, mate. I said, well, yeah, okay, well, you apparently have the same situation, and I feel for you for that Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder do. Or, Ray Charles did. Now, when you slow this part way down here, and, you can do that if you want to download this or whatever, if you either see it or you don't, you see basically a party going on. Like the time Valance from Procyon, who I channeled before, we were actually acquainted. He showed me on an orb on one of my phones. They were having some kind of a celebration. It was what you would consider their New Year's, although they don't really exist in time. It's another long story, but yeah, I got irritated with him being on there and all those people waving at me. So one night I took my finger and I just thumped his face really hard on there. And he told me about it later. He said that what it did was it sent all kinds of vibrations through the party they were having there. They were having a great time. They were all celebrating, all out on the streets together, arm in arm, just happy. And I just, thumped the phone because I got sick of them being on there and waving at me and shit all the time for this couple-week period. But yeah, these are the Ancient Lyran Elementals, and you've got some humans when you look real close in the background with them and stuff. Like that. And like I'd mentioned, it really doesn't do much good to slow down or speed this shit up. They move at such a fast rate that they move multidimensionally. And not only that, they are at such a higher vibration than we are that they just move quick. Their society moves quick. Everything moves quick. Karen has seen them come down in the orb, get out of the orb, surveil the situation around. There's a lot better footage that her and I have, but it's just a matter of putting it together, and this is just something that I thought would be kind of cool to show, because either you get it or you don't. If you don't see anything here but colors moving around and that's it, well, and that's it, I guess. That's it for you. But don't sit there and tell somebody there's nothing there just because you can't see it. Yeah, it's one thing if you can't see something, but don't open your mouth and say, oh, there's nothing there, because you and your little world can't see it. Anyway, here we're going to see Ancient Lyran Elemental dude guy. How many stars did you see on the way? Many. Well, how many? Well, too motherfucking many. Okay. Yeah, I'll go get you a light, okay?